Hey, it's Trenton here. A very emotional process to buy a new house. It's not something that, is easy. It's easy to fall into your emotions and get out of the world of logic. But I want to make sure that people understand. I worked for a builder for 10 years, and it wasn't everyone, but there were a handful of people who got themselves so worked up for the simplest little things. And it was no recovering from it. You could have the same situation happen to one buyer that happens to another buyer. One person rolls with it, we get it fixed and figured out. The next person, same situation, very similar circumstances. They lose their mind, and so I want to make sure that if I can help educate people on how to approach the blue tape walk, that's what I'm going to try to do. The blue tape walk is to go through the house with your project manager, make sure things are in order and you understand how things work and function in the house and warranties and all that good stuff. And you get to put blue tape in certain places. Like, okay, this is not right. I'd like this to be fixed. Things like that. What it's not for, and this is the trap that a lot of people fall into, is they use it as a moment to work themselves up and even their blue tape themselves. So I'm gonna let you tell me which person is worked up. I put an example here of things I've actually seen. So is that person worked up? Or is that person worked up? So there's a right way to blue tape and a wrong way to blue tape. If you see that there are several spots on one piece of trim, just put one long piece and ask that the whole thing gets repainted. If you see there's a whole bunch of spots on one piece of trim, you don't have to mark every spot. Because what that's gonna do is it's gonna psychologically show you, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, there's 50 spots on this one door that's an issue. Man, this builder's terrible. Or the more logical response would be, there's a bad piece of trim that needs to be repainted or fixed or whatever needs to be done. This person's living in emotion and getting themselves riled up. This person is being reasonable and saying that there's one piece of trim in this area that needs to be fixed, not 50 spots. So, and I've seen where you see that blue, the measles look, I've seen where that is literally all over the house. That right there is on every corner. I've seen where people grab sticks and they put that blue all over the ceiling, every single spot. And it looks like, literally like it's blue tape measles. And so, anybody out there who's thinking about taping their house or going through a walk, please do not do this. Please do this. If you need to point to a ceiling and it has stuff on the ceiling, you can actually tape a little arrow. You do a piece of tape here, and you do a little arrow, and it points it up to a direction. And just one piece. When you go over with the project manager, say, hey, this ceiling should be repainted if it's that bad. You don't have to put tape spots everywhere, because guess what? The painter's just going to come in and pull them off anyways, because they're going to be so irritated with you for doing it. So just be reasonable. Hopefully your real estate agent that I highly recommend comes and is a part of this home purchase process, even if it's a new construction. An experienced one will be able to help you, guide you through this emotional time and make sure that it's an enjoyable process. So choose wisely, bring an agent with you on your first visit. If you try to bring him in visit 2, 3, 4, 5, the builder is not going to pay that representation. But if you bring him in, first visit, you'll have representation, the builder will pay it, and you can avoid emotional situations like I just described. So I hope you're doing well. Reach out with any questions. My information is below. Have a good day.